Hello, Gemini, and welcome to Gemini Soul. This is your November reading, guys. I know I'm a little late in your November reading out, but I am here. I hope all you Geminis are doing beautiful. If you are not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe and become part of the Gemini tribe. If not, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for all your support. I'm not going to say if not, because I know you want to be part of this Gemini tribe, so make sure you subscribe. All right, if anything resonates with you, all I ask is you give me a thumbs up for me bringing the energy and the guidance to you that the spirit guides are guided me to bring to you. I just really want to tell you, Geminis, that I wish you guys all the best. I love you. And this is your November's reading. You find that it does not resonate with you. It may not resonate right now, but if you're guided to this reading, there may be something for you. So please do stick around, okay? Milk and honey with a rainbow. Gemini. These are just some random messages I'm getting out right now from the Wisdom Oracle cards. And then we're going to do the Celtic Cross. But milk and honey is something feeling good. Something making you feel like you hit the jackpot. The rainbow definitely represents at the end of the rainbow, there being like, a pot of gold. Financially, you could be increasing financially. Something may just feel good, like it is too good to be true. That's what I'm hearing for the month of November. If it has not already started happening for you, milk and honey definitely represents a change in time. If you've been struggling financially, I think that part will be over in November, or you will be definitely coming to a decision or knowledge of there's a huge change. Also, it is number 551. If that means anything to you. 5 represents, sometimes conflicts and confusion, but I feel like it's a release of that. It could have been confusion of where you work, where you live, who you deal with. There could have been conflict around you, conflict within yourself about truly being happy and moving forward. Then we have the Orange card, which is 2. Again, this talks about like a genie in a bottle. This is a wishes coming true, something you may have been manifesting. Could have been financial, definitely financial, but it's feeling good. Whatever it is, it's feeling good to your soul. I feel like the universe is also saying they have a surprise for you. There's a surprise coming up for you. Flexible. We also have flexible. When I think of the flexible card, the way I'm feeling is 19. And if I didn't say in the orange card, is 2. So that's balance. It could be a relationship coming in for you, or you're in a relationship that just feels extremely good to your soul. Like I'm serious. I'm feeling like some of you just feel like you may have finally found a person that you can relate to that really feels good towards you, or in your emotions, or you can open your emotions up, or it's been a long time coming. I'm also feeling someone feels that way about you. Someone feels like you're a dream come true, that you're the gold at the end, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Milk and honey, things feels good and sweet at this time. I'm feeling like some of you feel like you're on a honeymoon, even if you ain't married. Flexible. I feel there are some things that may have to be flexed in the situation. Maybe you had to flex between work and love. You focused on work so much, and now something has come in that feels really good to you. Ooh, yes, under the bottom, soulmate. Hey, y'all, I try to do these as general as possible, these readings, but I have to tell you the energies when I see them. So we got soulmate under the bottom. Because it looks like a cold and frost, some of y'all gonna be booed up, already getting booed up for winter. So fall has been significant for you. I'm also feeling like some of you had a special experience with the first day that you seen snow, or frost took over, or I'm feeling like something may have happened for you already with the first. Well, for those of you living in a climate where it's just now getting kind of frosty and the weather's changing and it's getting a little chilly out. But I don't know. I just see this Soulmate card is somebody that you're snuggled up with, that you're enjoying your time with. They're enjoying time with you. I'm also hearing like someone really, really enjoys spending time with you. And then we have 41 with soulmate. 4 is definitely stability. You could be planning and working with someone when it comes to stability and building, collaborating. I'm also feeling like with this soulmate card, someone feels good to the soul. But I feel that it may have happened unexpectedly. Some of you rekindling situations. And some of you just trying to keep your heart open because you know a manifestation is coming in, or you know you've been manifesting and you've been on just being real flexible the way you've been working in life, whether it's going to school, going to work, taking care of your financial situation. If you've been socializing and then having time to yourself, I'm feeling like flexible. You're really starting to balance your life out. If you've been really solely focused on finances, you're now incorporating a relationship, someone showing up in your life. And it doesn't have to, where it says soulmate here. So this person just feels good to your soul. But I'm also hearing, Gemini, you feel good to someone else's soul. Someone is really trying to get to know you. I'm hearing someone even wants to invest in this relationship. But I'm also hearing, too, that you may be a little leery about the situation, because I feel like you may have went through a situation, a past relationship that you felt you was just healing over and really getting back balance. And then something pops up, a person, place, thing, something that really is opening up your heart and your mind again. And you're just feeling pretty good about it. That's what I'm hearing. May not resonate with all you Geminis, and if you're not there yet, soon to be there. All right. I'm also thinking milk and honey is like two people stuck together. I don't know. I'm hearing like glue. Now, wherever that resonates with you. All right. Let's keep going. Let's see what other messages we have here for you, Gemini. Spirit guys, what other messages we have here for Gemini for November? Ooh, okay. That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm just going to run through them because Spirit said keep them. So take it as these messages resonate with you. You are your greatest gift. Your life journey is your masterpiece. Yes, I feel under that milk and honey, something's changing in your life. And you are your greatest gift. And you're realizing how special you are, what you have to offer. And with that, it helps balance you to know you are a treasure, Gemini. You are the greatest gift, okay? And it starts with you. And as you start with yourself, then I feel like other energies are coming around that makes you feel really good within yourself. It said miracles happen. Give the universe your clear intentions. I feel that the universe is telling you clear intentions because there's wishes being fulfilled here. If you are in a connection, the universe is asking you, is this what you want? Tell us how you want this so that we can ensure we show up for you in that manner, right? We can manifest all we want, but there's still some things within us that we have to do. And the biggest thing is to realize that you were the greatest gift in the situation. I'm also hearing some of you walked away from a situation in the past that may have hurt you, or you may have been very disappointed in. But the universe is telling you, you were the gift. You were the greatest gift in that relationship. Get over it. Let it go. There's something even more fulfilling for you coming your way. Or a connection is also maybe starting to take a turn, which for the better. You deserve good things. Keep your focus on what it is you want. The universe, again, keep your focus on what it is you want. Don't lose focus. Don't lose yourself. Okay? And also feeling like this may be a situation where you may be in a relationship or starting a relationship with someone where you don't feel like you lose yourself. Like you still can be committed to yourself, still have your time to yourself, but still be in a connection. And I feel that some of you Geminis may feel like that in the past, when you entered connections, you lost yourself, or you actually forget what you were striving for. But I feel there may be someone or a soulmate coming your way that it doesn't take that away from you following the path of another. This is like the eclipse. Your path is being redirected where it should be. I feel like this is that eclipse, and it's like something was eclipsed out of your life, but it was eclipsed out of your life so that you can get on the path that you were supposed to be on, or something that made you feel more confident and full within yourself. You are bright energy. Color uplifts you. So wear some bright colors, okay? Colors uplift you. I am seeing green. I'm seeing pink. I'm seeing purple, if those are your colors. I'm thinking of rose quartz pink. I'm thinking of amethyst and purple. So if you're still healing, those are some good crystals to help with that. But you are bright energy, the universe is saying, and the colors uplift you. So hearts are healing right now. Connection, maybe connection with family or friend. I'm hearing a best friend too, that there's a connection. Soulmate can also mean like someone that just is meant to meet you on your path at this time, whether it's a lifetime or season. This is what I'm hearing. Someone is coming into your life and you deserve good things. I also feel someone wants to invest in you, Gemini. They feel you are a good investment. Now, maybe something financially here, but I'm also seeing that with this person, you can actually build. And I'm hearing trust your heart with them, and they can trust their heart with you. Some of you may be a little flexible and opening up and wanting to move towards this person and really trust in the relationship and giving it all. And the universe is saying, you know, be a little flexible. And they understand what you've been through the past, but it's like something's coming in and it's going to feel very good to you. Okay, or someone, or you're going to be doing that for someone, however it resonates for you, all right? I'm going to keep the Soulmate card out, and I'm also going to keep this Milk and Honey out. I'm just guided to do that. Let's just see what the reading, let's see what Spirit has for you, okay? All right, let's get started, Gemini, with the Celtic Cross for the month of November. If any of those resonated with you, then there's probably a message going to be here for you, but they could just be side messages for anyone that needed to hear. All right, let's get into it. Come on, cards. Come on, Spirit. Give us a message we need to hear for Gemini for the month of November. Anything that would help them to have clarity and healing on their journeys. All right, let's start out. First card out for Gemini. First card out for you, Gemini, is the Two of Swords. There's a decision you need to make. I feel this decision automatically is all about you. Choosing what it is. The universe did ask you. Tell them what you want so that it can be seen clearly. They can hear you clearly, understand what it is. You may have to make a decision. But the strongest is the first card out, which is Two of Swords. And then we have the King of Swords crossing you. So the challenge in this is really seeing things logically. Make it make sense is what I'm hearing. There's a choice you need to make. And Gemini, King of Swords, you could be dealing with Aquarius. Okay. Grounding you is the Four of Cups in reverse. Those are definitely cups that you just did not accept. They could have been very disappointing, but what this has done for you, Gemini, is made you stronger. You have now realized the cups that was not fulfilling to you, that you did not want. You're no longer accepting things that does not fulfill you. With the King of Swords crossing, you may have to make a decision between relationships. It could be family, it could be love relationships, but it's a decision you had to look at logically. I'm also hearing there's some disagreement in the family about perhaps a new love that you have. And you're going to have to make a decision with that. Yes. Let's see. What have you dealt with in the past here? In the past, we dealt with judgment. The judgment was definitely a rebirth. There's a rebirth in you, a rebirth in a situation. Could be family. But this judgment was made because In the past, I think you want it new, you want it fresh, and this is what I'm hearing. Some of you backtrack, and this ain't gonna be for all. Some of you backtrack. You went back just to take a look. This is what I'm hearing. You wanted to see if you was right about the decision that you made, and clearly the universe is saying yes. There needed to be a change. Judgment also can talk about the past karma situation, because this is your recent past. So there could have been a rebirth in a situation, but it could have been just within you. This is you seeing it clearly and knowing you had to make a decision for something that just did not meet with what it is that you truly wanted. The 6 of Wands is your strength card. That means being seen. People see you in this light, that you're having a victory. You moved on for something that you had to let go of, that it did not complete you. It was not what it is that you truly wanted. And with the 6 of Wands, that also represents, now you got that, and it's not in a bad way, but you have that confidence within yourself. Like, man, I want to win. And not only do you want to win, it's not that you're attention-seeking, Gemini, but you're at the point that you realize you are a winner, right? And that whatever comes your way, you work for it. No one gave it to you. Whatever relationships come towards you, I feel that this is you looking at it logically, and the first thing you're thinking is, how do I literally feel about it? I mean, think about it logically and make the choices that is best for you. I feel that some people are praising you too for this change that you made. You have followers behind you, whether it's family, friends. What you don't see coming towards you is the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is quick movement. It's communication. Someone's coming towards you that wants to communicate, or the universe is giving you a lot of movement very quickly. I feel that once this decision, the 2 of Swords, which is your main card here in this logic, understanding of what it is you do not want, you also understand what it is you do want. And because you have the clarity within that in November, the 8 of Wands is a lot of movement and communication. Okay? Let's take a look at what's in your hopes and fears. Ooh. Your hopes and fears. Your hopes and fears is the 6 of Swords. This is definitely moving on to calmer waters. I feel your hopes is that, hey, you can move forward and be in a much calmer place. There's no more choppy waters. But your fear is, and this is what I'm hearing, some of you may be doing this independently. All right. I'm also hearing you hoping stuff don't come back from the past, pulling on your energy. And I feel that's within yourself. That's your hopes. What's surrounding you at this time? What's surrounding you at this time? 10 of Swords in reverse. It's done. Done deals are surrounding you. People, places, and things, situations is over with. You're no longer playing the game. Okay? This is what I'm hearing. Gemini is no longer playing the game, right? The Gemini is moving and understanding that those was a lot of lessons that had to be learned in the situation, but you're good with that. I also feel some people are around you that are hurt. You have disconnected from situations, right? 4 cups in reverse, relationships that may have been very damaging to your mind, your heart, and your soul. You're realizing, like, I had to let it go. I had to heal from it. I'm also feeling like and it could be a Pacific. Now, this is not for all. It could be Pacific. Someone feels very hurt and confused about you moving on from a relationship or leaving them behind. Could be a job. Could be your mindset too. But this is a lot of recognition of what was not good for you. But it's being overcome. If it's you, you're overcoming it. You get it. You look at it head on for what it is. If you was confused about a situation or relationship, you're no longer being confused. It's like something comes in with 8 of Wands. This communication comes in. Gemini, I'm also hearing someone realized what they did to a connection with you. And they had a realization, and someone actually wants to get into calmer waters with you. Someone actually wants to come towards you. Apologize is what I'm hearing. I don't see the Page of Cups out here. But this is what I'm hearing. Someone, yeah. Well, and I'm also hearing that the reason they want to come towards you is because they see how balanced you are. They see how you're moving forward, how you're having a victory, how you've changed some things in your life, how you just, some of you just don't look the same anymore is what I'm hearing. What is your outcome? Yes, the outcome is the Devil in reverse. You could be releasing a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But this is also releasing the toxicity. This is the outcome. I mean, the Devil card in reverse is a beautiful outcome. And we will clarify. I'm trying not to make these readings too long, but I you know me, I can't stop when the time is here. We do have the Moon card here. I feel there's something hidden though. Not hidden, but you don't see it quite clearly yet. But it will come to it, you know, that this, what you don't see with the Moon card being the overall, I feel like you may not even see how much you've healed. That's what I'm hearing. Like you may not even see how much you've changed, how much you've let go things that may have kept you codependent, whether it was a relationship or job, financially, relationships, mindset, drinking, alcohol, drugs, whatever. It don't have to be that. This could just be a strong connection that you did not think you could ever remove your energy from, that the universe is saying like, that struggle's over. You'll understand it, you get it, and you feel so much better. Ten of Swords in reverse, the Devil in reverse. This is a whole new birth. This is a new beginning in your life. This is an understanding of love for, first of all, yourself, and then for situations that just was not good for you, that was deceptive, that maybe you put a lot into, and you may have even had anger or disappointment, and you didn't know how to deal with it within yourself. Some of these situations you may have felt broke you, where you couldn't trust and move forward in a relationship again, but you've healed all that. You're working on healing it. If you're not there, you're going to have a victory in it, because overall, what stands here for you is making the choice, Two of Swords, seeing things logically, and having the strength to move forward. And not only move forward, wherever these situations was, family, friends, jobs, whatever, they're definitely seeing you have a victory in November, or a huge change within your life. Okay. So let's just get some, let's get some clarity here. And what do we want to use? Let's clarify, see what's going on here. Let's get some clarification, see what's going on, clarify. Because, and I feel the Moon card here is like you don't even, this is like you don't even see it coming. You just walking forward, moving forward, doing the best you can with what you have. And I feel like you're just walking into it, right? You got that milk and honey pot of gold. And you're going to walk into something that maybe just pops up in your life, whether it's a relationship, a job, or you just wake up. I'm feeling like you just wake up one morning and just feel better, you know, like just feel better about situations and things you have let go and the changes you've made in your life. All right, let's take a look at this Two of Swords, something that you may be definitely having to make a choice in, which is definitely about clarity. Ooh, the Two of Swords. Okay, so this Two of Swords is represented by the Eight of Pentacles and the Sun card. It don't get no better, Gemini. I told you, working on something that's bringing complete happiness, right? And it's just that milk and honey. It's that milk and honey. Your finances are looking better and you're happy about it. I feel like you invested in something and you're starting to see a payoff. And it doesn't necessarily just mean financially. With the Sun card, that's happiness, that's clarity, that's feeling free, being disconnected, right, from the karmic, being disconnected from whatever that devil represented in the upright. It is not, you know, it's in reverse now. So it's just freedom. I feel freedom from toxic mindset, toxic thoughts. I feel some of you Geminis hold grudges. You was holding grudges against some of these relationships, which kept you up in your head because you do have the 9 of Swords under the bottom. So I felt there were situations that made you get off key, off balance. You wasn't feeling yourself, and you knew you had to make a change. You had to release some things. Your heart had to heal. You had to release the fact of some things that didn't work out the way you wanted it to. And I feel the universe is like, when you put that work in, you had to make that. The 2 of Swords, you made a decision to put work into your job, invest in yourself, and then just invest in, like, I want relationships that makes me happy around me. I want people and energies around me that makes me happy. Okay, very good. Let's see, what about the truth? All right, because we already see the truth was you chose that. You chose you. You chose to invest in yourself. The King of Swords. What is it that you definitely seen? It's just like, could be court cards. You could have went to court about something. Okay, we got definitely. So you could have been dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. We do have the King of Pentacles here and the 9 of Wands. If that's not, you got Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, but both of them are in the reverse. And the clarity for the King of Swords is representing whatever this was. If it is not a person, this is you realizing and getting the clarity that whatever the situation is, that you was going to put the work in and be happy. The clarity was you were not balanced and you were tired. Okay, the 9 of Wands represents the wounded warrior. You had been through a lot, and the universe needed you to accept that. Yeah, we get it. We know you're tired, but we're going to keep going. We're done with being tired. We're done with being unstable. Because with the King of Pentacles in reverse, I'm hearing some type of codependency. Some of you may have depended on others for some type of stability. But when you didn't give the way that they expected you to give, they didn't give back anymore. So they were only in it to win it. Okay, with you. So I'm also feeling like with the King of Pentacles in reverse, this is not a person that is very stable in financially, or they may have been, but it was only if you were to accept the way that they wanted things to go. And you were tired of that. The 9 of Wands, you was tired of being protected. You're trying to protect yourself from this type of energy. And if it's just you, Gemini, you just got to the point that you realized things had to change. You was not stable as you wanted to be. And that was because you was guarded against a lot of things in your life because you had been through some things. So releasing that, the toxicity, the hurt, the pain has moved you forward, right? Because you have the victory. And what it is that you had to release was the cups, you know, those relationships and situations around you that maybe became part of you and you just couldn't see yourself walking away from it, or never thinking you could get away from it, or it had to be part of your life, or you needed this commitment to move forward, and you realize that that just wasn't working for you. And by doing that healing and working on yourself, I'm hearing a lot of you did a lot of changes. All right, you got the 3 of Cups. Some of you was dealing with third-party relationships. This is in the reverse. This is beautiful. Okay, because grounding you is understanding, shoot, I ain't third party for no one. I have too much to offer. And if you can't give me your full energy, you want, no thank you. Okay, this is 4 Cups in reverse. So you realizing, you know, sometimes 3 of Cups can definitely represent celebration and having a good time, the 3 of Cups. But with the 4 Cups in reverse and the 3 of Cups in reverse was grounding you. What ground you is your ability to understand what it is you deserve and who you're going to give your energy to, what cups have spilt, and how to let them go. That's what I feel. Some of them, these situations, you may have had quite a bit of celebration in it, or you cared for them, or maybe you tried to collaborate families or friends. Some friends you had to leave behind that you were celebrating with, 3 of Cups in reverse. Maybe there was a group that you were with and you realized this group only brings me down. I'm not very happy. I can't be myself. You may have realized that it was not as stable as you thought it was. I'm also hearing, Gemini, you was giving too much. All right, you may have been the stable one in the situation, And the way you were showing up and giving, everybody was celebrating except you. That's what I heard. But they were celebrating off you. We got Temperance under the bottom. You were very patient with people, I feel. You were very patient with being there for them, trying to communicate to them. But I feel that whatever situation you was dealing with, they knew that that time was coming and you would have to change. Or if you change, things would change between this situation. All right. And I'm going to say situation because some could be relationships. Some could be family. Some could be a marriage. It could be a commitment, engagement. It could be work. But whatever it is you were dealing with, the outside energy knew that once you made that decision that you was going to move forward and you wouldn't look back. This is what I'm hearing. And Temperance is you took your time. You did. Okay, clarifying judgment over here. This is a rebirth, a new beginning. This is in your recent past. What do we do? Okay, now we got the moon card in reverse. So in the recent past, what even got you towards this journey is you realizing some things were hidden from you that was not equal give and take. There was some things subconsciously hidden from you, or things that you realized you had to look at, and that even though you couldn't see at that time what was best for you, you was patient with the Temperance card, and you just knew things had to change. So whatever information came towards you, whether Archangel Michael here blew the horn, like, look, we can't hide this anymore. This relationship doesn't work. This job doesn't work. Or what you're doing or how you're moving isn't working. It's not, we have to change some things here. And I feel some of the change was definitely healing and forgiving. All right. And then accepting people for who they are. That's what I heard. And once you accept people for who they are, then you realize who they are to you. That's what I heard. Give me one more here on we don't really want to stay in the past. I think that's more than enough. You got the clarity because it's not, you started knowing what direction to go in. Archangel Michael is there protecting you. And just know you are protected in the direction in which you're going. And I think you see that now, right? With the moon in reverse, is that you now see that things are so much, yes, the Fool card coming out to clarify the 6 of Wands. Man, you had to take a leap of faith. You had to just believe in yourself, know that you deserve better. And whatever situation it is, you either went in cold-heartedly or you left it behind cold-heartedly. And no matter what, it's a victory. It's a clear understanding of support. I think you have a very huge support system around you. Family. I'm even hearing like close friends. We did get soulmate here. Some of you may be, I was just finna say, maybe in a relationship right now. Some of you booed up. I told you, I felt that in the beginning. A lot of you Geminis finding that soulmate and if you're not, talking about, some of you could be talking about marriage, but I feel this is a mate that makes you feel good. I'm hearing, very fiery, very intimate, a lot of laughter, talk, and joy. Somebody that gets you, you get them. This is intense. And this situation is very intense, Gemini. This is what I'm hearing. All right, go for it. Yes, in the Page of Cups, there's an offer coming towards you 100%. And I hear that someone's guarding this offer with everything. They've been watching you for a while. This is definitely how I feel. Someone's trying to protect this relationship at all costs. They're definitely coming in with an offer. And they stand at the door to protect you, is what I'm hearing. Protect the relationship. This could be you, Gemini. And someone may be on the outside watching you in this relationship you may have left behind. But this person that's coming in, that's making this offer now, some of you may be guarded against the offer that's coming in because you are now in a committed relationship. Or you guys are claiming each other. This is what I'm hearing. Okay, so this is a side note, yes, with the 5 of Wands on the side. Under the underlying Gemini, and we have the Page of Swords. Gemini, I'm hearing that, and the Emperor. Okay. All right, I was trying to finish clarifying, but I got to get this message out because it needs to be talked about. Gemini, someone from the past that you may have had some conflict and they're keeping an eye on you. They've had a change of heart. The Emperor, someone may have been working on themselves. It's got the Strength card here. It could be dealing. I'm hearing this maybe a pat. It was a divorce, a separation. But someone now is having the strength to stand in their power and come towards you. With this person, five of wands and the page of swords. Someone may be coming towards you because they know now you're happy. They know you know who you are and what it is you want. I'm also hearing the one that got away. Someone feels you're the one that got away due to a lot of conflict, but they're still watching you. I'm also hearing they're trying to be patient. All right. You probably don't want to hear all of this, but this person feels stuck. This person feels they should have had a victory with you and they should have moved in a certain direction. I don't know, but I don't know. Someone thought you'd be patient and wait for them, but that didn't happen. And you took on like a strength and just moved forward away from the situation. It's like you walked not you walked into another situation. Someone walked into your life immediately. Okay. And you may be guarded against this person that's coming in, but they want to come in and apologize. But I don't think you're interested, Gemini. Okay, let's keep going. That's just a side note for some. I don't know if it resonates. Let me know. Why is these? Okay, so we already know you're having a victory. It's a leap of faith. There's some happiness and joy coming in. You're being recognized. People are seeing you. This is also just having a victory within yourself, that you were able to walk away from a situation that you probably didn't think you would stand on your own again after that. You probably didn't think you'd be in a relationship again. You closed off relationships. This is what I'm hearing, Gemini. Okay. This is okay. This 8 of Wands is being clarified by the 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, and the Devil card. It is a Devil card and upright. This communication, so whoever this person is, Gemini, they broke your heart. You were disappointed in them. They're trying to hold on to you, and whether this was codependent or toxic, just know that this person is coming towards you, that this communication. They want to let you know that they want to hold on to you. They've been heartbroken about this situation. And with the Devil card, it can mean one or two things. One is they feel this is a karmic connection, or it is a karmic connection, or they feel so attached to you that they just can't seem to let go at this time. And maybe that's what they want to communicate to you about. So, I mean, that's clarifying the 8 of Wands, and there's movement. So this person is definitely moving towards you. This is your November reading. It may have happened already, but yeah, there's someone here, Gemini, that wants to hold on to you. And whether this is a karmic connection or this person is so freaking attached, right? Because sometimes it could be a very passionate connection. But this person has been trying to work through the heartbreak, but they are not letting it go. They're like trying to hold on to you at all costs. That's what the 8 of Wands is. That's what you don't see coming towards you. It's some type of movement in this situation. And I feel, Gemini, let's get one more. This is going... what advice here for Gemini with this person coming towards Gemini? Because it looks like it's coming in November, Gemini, and it's coming quick. But I see you on a new... 6 of Cups is in reverse. The universe is like, no, that's done. 6 of Cups in reverse. Don't go back to the past. Let it go. The universe has something new for you. Let's move on. We added that energy. So there's some guidance for someone. If it comes your way, then you know. But of course, we all have free will. But from the looks of this, whatever that situation was, you've already learned the lesson from that, and you're able to move. And you can move on in your journey. Clarifying The Six of Swords is the Seven of Cups. That's right. The universe is like, no, we're moving on. We got options. There's too many options out here for you to be going backwards, okay? There's too many. There's calmer waters in those options. New love, new job, new commitment, families, friends, outlook, the way you feel about yourself. Your emotions has been freed up and open. You're able to freely love, and someone's free, your energy is free to be loved back. You deserve love, and you deserve a true loving commitment if that's what you want. And the universe is also saying if you do not choose that and you just want to move to calmer waters and you're loving on yourself, it's so many options that you have at this time. And it's definitely putting you in a space of peace and calm. That is what I'm hearing. Give me one more on the Seven of Cups and the Six of Swords for Gemini. One more. Because that definitely is in your, and this is in your hopes and fears. So, you know, I also feel like, Gemini, by being in your hopes and fears and you're moving on to calmer waters, your hopes and fears of the Seven of Cups is that you make the right choices, or that the Seven of Cups sometimes could be a little confusion. Sometimes it could be a little stagnant, and you don't know exactly as you're moving through this path and you're feeling good about it. Your fears is that you don't make the wrong choices again. The universe just gave you a clarity over here that something's coming your way that does not work. So that could help. That could help you, right, Gemini? But your hopes is that you will eventually get to that place. Okay, Spirit said there's nothing else for that. That's clear. Let's do this Ten of Swords in reverse. Ten of Swords in reverse is Temperance card again. Patience and strength. Yeah, you... okay. So, Gemini, Temperance and Strength card. You've been so patient. You've been strong. You've tamed yourself in a way that you needed to have the strength and to be very patient to move forward. I feel there's something you got out of that was very hurting and disheartening to you. And several. It's not just one. Like, this is not one sword. That's 10. So that's the end of it. It's a lot of deception and lies, confusion. A lot of it could have been within yourself, how you showed up in the connection. And I'm not pointing fingers, Gemini, but sometimes we let people put swords in our back, okay? We got the 4 swords under the bottom. You came through a rest and period time of going within, working with your spirit guides, your ancestors, whoever your higher you is. But with the 4 swords, you took that time out. I feel that right now you're definitely being grateful for where you're at and what it is that you have. And it has not been easy. With this Temperance card and the Strength card, this has not been an easy journey for you, but you made it through. You've been very strong at this time, and I feel the universe is telling you that to continue to be strong and continue to move forward. Patience is needed. Divine timing is at play at this time. Even if you feel like sometimes, this is what I'm hearing, Gemini, sometimes you feel like you're over it, you're done, you're moving forward, and then maybe every now and then you get pulled back into your emotions or closed off, and the universe says take some time. It takes patience. I'm also hearing a connection that's coming towards you that the only reason you want to doubt it is because you don't want your heart broken again. You don't want to commit or invest in a situation that winds up not being a commitment for you or the person for you. And the universe is saying time and patience, just be strong. Know what it is you deserve. Remember the lessons that you've learned in the past relationships, but let them go is what I'm hearing. Let the heartache go, let the disappointment go, so that something new can come in your life. I'm also hearing, Gemini, if this is a new relationship that you're in, the universe is like this, you will not have the same ending as you had in the previous. And that's not for all, but I feel that the universe is saying they're bringing this in for you. Like, they've been working in the background for this situation for you. Some of you are going to have to choose love. This is what I'm hearing. Some of you are going to have to trust and have faith that The situation you're dealing with right now may take some time, but it's going to be good for you. And I think that's where the leap of faith and the victory. I don't know. I'm just hearing you're going to have a victory. And then some of you, you know, soulmate was your undercard. So whether it's a close friendship or a relationship, something that you got it. You got this, Gemini. You got it, okay? That's what I'm hearing. You have this. All right. The Devil card, let's clarify that. The Devil card in reverse. The Devil card in reverse. Death card and the Nine of Swords. This, listen here. That was you putting it in. Look at, couldn't get it better. Okay, so you met again. What I was just saying, you sometimes get in your head, Gemini, and get a little stressed or anxiety about what have happened in the past. You heal, and like everybody think just because you heal, that's it. You never think about it again. The universe just wants you to heal from it and let it grow, but there were still lessons you had to learn in it. But I'm feeling like with the Death card, you could have been dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You could have been dealing with Aquarius, another Gemini like yourself. But I'm telling you that, or either a Libra. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know. Okay, Libra is justice. Okay, so this is what I'm hearing. You've put an end to this toxic behavior, this toxic thinking, codependency, whatever you felt you needed to change. You've worked a lot on it, right? You've been very strong about it. And I think right now the universe is really trying to let you know that this is the time to just be patient, that you're moving forward. And maybe you feel like you're not moving forward fast enough, Gemini. Like you're not doing it fast enough for yourself. And the universe said there is no rush. There is no rush into anything. Even if this is a new relationship, it still takes time. And that divine timing is working. But the universe is like, we ended an old for a new. Some of you, I'm just hearing this, some relationships are, a relationship is being rekindled because there was a lot of toxicity, third party in it. Is being released. Like the universe stepped in and said, that's enough of this, right? I'm going to end this. No more being in your head and confused about this situation. And some changes has happened. And could have been in someone else's life too, Gemini. But again, this is totally up to you, how you see it. But the universe is telling you that's come to an end. There still will be some days where you may feel like, are you doing what it is that you need to be doing in a certain, I don't know. I'm feeling like somebody was like wants to come in quick and rush and push forward really quick. It's like, I heard push the doors of your heart open. Okay. Somebody wants to push the doors of your heart open very quickly. Yeah, I think you're struggling with that. I think you are struggling with that. Is there anything else, Spirit, we need to get out? What? This? Okay. Well, let's see. The Death card and the Nine of Swords. Anything else on that? High Priestess. Yeah, you're going to see it clearly. The universe got you. I feel that's the key, the secret, the key to it. Is following your intuition, knowing your spirit guides is there. They got your back. Someone really has made a change spiritually. Some of you are having a spiritual calling. Some of you feel like you're connecting with the spirit guide so much easily and better and open and freely. Some of you just feel like the road and the success, or however you feel within yourself, you feel like you're seeing the guidance, like you're seeing the I don't know, I'm seeing like, breadcrumbs. Like it's like you see where you should be going or what path. It's like something is very clear to you, whether it's this person, a relationship. I'm also hearing some of you have cleared your energy so well that it's scary. Like you feel like a different person and you feel like you're so divinely connected. Like you can make the choices. I don't know. I'm just hearing. And it's not for all. I'm feeling like some of you Geminis feel like it's easy now to make the choices for you. I don't know. That's what I'm hearing. And the Two of Swords under the bottom, it keeps coming up. Like, the Two of Swords. And some of you had to make that decision, right? Had to make that decision to choose you. Maybe even to, yeah, the wheel. Like, this is the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. This is so connected. These are look at these majors in your outcome. All these are majors in your outcome. Like, right? Except for the Nine of Swords. But these major arcanas, these are choices that the universe gives you no choice, right? This is happening. The end of the old, the beginning of new, spiritual calling, connection. Whatever was hidden is no longer hidden. The release of toxic relationships or your own behavior, and the wheel is turning in your favor. It's like it's your time on your journey. Like, you've done the work. And it won't be a secret to you. That's what I'm feeling like. Some of you just feel like, and if not, this reading has helped you come up with the answer. Like, trust in yourself. Trust and believe that you know exactly what you're doing. You just got to keep connected to that inner you of what it is that you truly want. All right, let's see what else we got here. Okay. Yes, I feel you have the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, so clearly there's some information coming in. There's eight of Wands is movement and communication. The Knight of Swords is someone coming in quickly offering some type of information to you. And the Seven of Wands is in reverse, and that is your guard being down and not aware of this coming in. Now, there's two ways I see this, Gemini. Someone's coming in, and the universe is like, this person, you won't need to be guarded. Because when they come with the truth, and they're coming quickly. And you ain't got to be guarded. Listen to what it is that they have to say. If this is your person or relationship, you don't have to guard yourself against. The universe is guarding you. Like, this is being sent. This person is being sent in to you for a message. So some of you may get a text message, a phone call, and the universe is saying, hear him out. Hear he, she, it doesn't matter. Y'all know, right? Tarot doesn't have a gender. Male or female, it doesn't matter. But it could be Aquarius or Gemini or Libra. Could be. It don't have to be. It could just be someone that has really have their mindset on coming in and communicating something to you, right? Which they may have had, I'm hearing like change in their life, or they see you. I don't know. I'm hearing like somebody sees you and this is what they want. They want to come in and communicate to you about it. And this person is not afraid to come in and communicate, but I'm also hearing with the Seven of Wands that you have all the tools to accept this communication, work with this person. It could be on some type of investment. It could be that this person is coming in and exploring. I hear like with swords is in their mind, so they're telling you exactly what they think about the situation or how you can build with them, or I don't know, they're very open-minded. Someone like you, Gemini, that thinks of things logically, what makes sense. That's what I'm hearing. All right, this reading has been a little long, hasn't it? All right, but this is y'all November read. I don't, if it matches, it matches. Okay, if it resonates, it resonates. I just want to see. Let's get some closing messages out here for you guys. Let's just get anything for closing messages. And these are just random messages, guys, so whatever it is, just random. Closure. We got closure out here. There's a closure in some situations. You'll know. Self-sabotage. Don't self-sabotage this situation. Okay? If there's a situation coming in, you have all the tools to know if that's closure you need to give, or someone's giving you closure. Codependent. I told you someone is coming. Could have been a codependent situation you were dealing with. And someone is coming towards you. So they're either still codependent, or don't look at this next situation as a codependent situation. Dazed and okay. So clearly that's somebody coming towards you, all right? Because at first I was like, okay, maybe no. Okay, Spirit's like, no. Closure. This is closure. This closure for this person. They self-sabotaged this relationship. They was codependent, dazed, and confused. And I think they're no longer, right, inner strength. It took a lot for them to realize what was going on, or make sure you're not dazed and confused about this situation, whoever this is running in, especially if it's a past relationship and you've been through the hurt and the pain. Inner strength is needed. Karmic lesson is there. And then we have soulmate. And then we got temptation, which is the devil again. So clearly there's a new path that you need to be on, but there is someone that still would like to be hooked with you. And you may have temptation when it comes to this person. But we got soulmate, we got karmic lessons, we got inner strength. It's going to take a lot of strength. I feel that you could be struggling between two, Gemini. There's a soulmate here, and you're very tempted to have this relationship, but you're thinking about the karmic lessons from the past, and you're trying to be strong about it. And someone may be coming in to try to confuse you a little bit here by the end of the month. So at the end of the month, or middle month, however, November, time is linear. Whenever the universe is showing us up, we all on different paths. This could be happening right now because you had the Two of Swords show up like twice. So there is definitely a situation that you need to look at clearly, know what is best for you. You have all the strength and understanding and knowledge of what it is that you truly want. We do have the Hermit under the bottom. You're truly being guided in a certain direction, but I feel this guiding light is towards a true soulmate. I don't know, this may not even be, I'm trying to get as much vivid dreams. Somebody's dreaming about you, Gemini, that can't sleep. Oh my goodness, I don't want to keep going. Secret admirer, you got a secret admirer hanging around. Gemini, you got a lot going on for November. Y'all put it down below. Let me know where you at. Do you feel any of this energy? What is going on, Gemini? I guess we'll wait and check in next week and see where you guys at. Love and light, Gemini. Bye.